The tables may be turning on Letitia James, and it's not going to be a good look for her if Donald Trump wins this fraud case, a case that has no victims whatsoever. Now, of course, she can argue that these comments, they were made years ago, but that didn't stop any of them from going after Donald Trump on an election year, did it? I mean, we're talking about the likes of Fani Willis, Nathan Wade, Alvin Bragg, Jack Smith, and of course, Letitia James. And like I said a while ago, sources close to Letitia James, they're basically saying that she's kicking the ground because of the strides that Donald Trump has still been making with her case. She's mad, guys. She's upset. One of which pertains to the immense wealth that the former president is now due. So within the first day of Trump's Truth Social hitting NASDAQ, shares of the Truth Social stock soared by 16%. Analysts from different walks of life, they're now saying that this is DJT on the NASDAQ if you guys are interested in looking into that. But of course, you have to think first, always put forth due diligence, and know before getting in if this is something that you want to invest in. Always do your homework, guys.
And it's an astonishing windfall for Donald Trump. His fortune just skyrocketed as Truth Social stock takes off.
Shares are soaring.
This is pretty extraordinary.
Shares in Truth Social started trading Tuesday under Trump's initials, DJT, and they're selling like hotcakes. Investment experts are stunned.
DJT, it is exploding on the scene right now. So this stock is really defying the logic.
Trump owns 58% of the company, potentially worth up to $5 billion, quadrupling his wealth overnight. But not so fast.
As to why a former president has to spend several hours talking to an incumbent president can only mean one thing. They are in trouble. In fact, the Democratic Party is in trouble and Biden is slowly slipping behind in this year's presidential race. The small reunion also saw the meeting of their respective staff, many of whom have known each other since the Obama administration time. And we're not sure if this is further confirmation that this is in fact Obama's third term, but some critics of both men have said that this is most probably the case. In fact, inside sources have confirmed that Obama has remained in direct contact with some of the top White House officials, including Joe Biden's chief of staff, Jeff Zients. Now, even with Donald Trump facing multiple legal charges, Obama says that this rematch is expected to be very, very close. In fact, he added that the 2024 presidential elections marks an all-hands-on-deck moment with many top Democrats working very closely to help President Joe Biden. One of those people that's being brought on board to help Joe Biden is former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. So in a call, Obama emphasized that they have a chance to do more for the American people, but it's only possible if we send Joe and Kamala back to the White House in November. I don't know if I want any more being done for the American people. Thanks, Joe. But here's the thing. Both President and Vice President Kamala Harris have seen their approval ratings crash in recent months. So there's a poll that's out there right now from Reuters showing that a whopping 56% of Americans disapprove of President Joe Biden. Another poll showed that 55% of Americans had an unfavorable opinion of Vice President Kamala Harris. So it's easy to see why the White House is now panicking and basically reversing course. And the same could be said for the likes of Letitia James, as it looks like she's not going to get any of Trump's esteemed properties in New York City. And there's also a high possibility that the case against Donald Trump could even get reversed and would probably just straight up embarrass Letitia James after all the trash talking that she's been doing on social media. The concentrated effort to get Donald Trump in trouble, it's just not working. And now the Biden campaign is left scrambling to try and get any advantage over Trump, something that experts predict will be incredibly difficult to do. But what do you guys think about all this? And as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys updated and informed on everything that's going on. I just want to thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing this video, and I'll see you on the next one.